There we go. We're faded. I'm going to get a drink real quick. Too bad we didn't have fade up before the amp damage. So let's see. Drop out the traps because they are what they are. Unfortunately, these guys don't drop corpses, so it's not going to be too good for us with the death sentries. But it will be, I guess, fine. And we've got ranged enemies over there. Let's go ahead and pop that. Blind them. Are they minions? No, they're just there. And one nice thing about death sentries is the corpse explosion does the same amount of damage regardless of whether it's level 1 or level 100. Which is impossible without hacked gear, but still. Okay, so boop, just keep that on top. And blind them. So all we have to do is kill one that's close by, and the traps will do the rest of the work for us. Blind them. These are the minions, so that means that the boss mob... Oh, bye, Shadow. So which one is the pain in the ass? Mercenary, no! Mercenary, please come down here. That is actually a pretty painful situation. I'm not exactly sure how... Actually, I'm actually not sure how we're going to deal with the ghosts in hell difficulty either, unless we switch over to trap. Can I actually drop my trap, speaking of those? Okay, so we're going to keep him on the corner. He's Aura Enchanted and Lightning, so he is the source of both the pains in the ass. Okay, so we need one more healing potion. That's fine. Okay, so Shadow needs to come out. Thankfully, we did just kind of, like, nerf that entire pack of enemies. So we can just kind of, like, come through here and be a total butt and pick them out one by one, as long as we keep them blinded. And Mercenary doesn't go, like, right into the middle of every single one of them. Which he is doing, which is really great. So, let's see. And as far as, like, that exceptional armor there just reminded me. As far as using exceptional armor for Enigma, Mercenary, please don't. As far as using exceptional armor for Enigma, it's actually not a bad idea. It's not necessarily ideal, but it's not a bad idea. So let's go ahead and just pump the ghost back. Probably going to run into another pack of enemies while doing... Oh, no, we didn't. We came into a dead end. Sweet. And I need to go talk to Mala real quick, just to get this poison off of Dingus here. Chingus McDingus, why you do things such as these? The morning comes. Okay. Let's see. Nothing too interesting. So, yeah. But yeah, making exceptional enigmas is not a terrible idea unless you're doing PvP. Lawbringer would help with ghosts and physical immunes. Yeah, it would. I sadly have not... I don't remember whether I have a Lem or not. I think I might, actually. But... Oh, hi, guys. Since it can trigger with kicks, we could actually use just a 3-socket any old sword. I would probably go with Phase Blade just for the speed, or a longsword just for a little bit cheaper, but it'll still be fine. We're doing a count self-found. Basically, this playthrough with the characters is meant to kind of like reflect what you do as a new player with a new account, and since the actual let's go ahead and drop out a portal here. Since the actual single player has a shared stash now, you can actually transfer items. It's a lot more single player friendly, so I figured it was a good way to do it. And no, I'm not going to pop the urns. I don't trust them to not be completely, well, evil as evil urns and drop like a lightning enchanted conviction on top of me or something. And when we're doing a challenge build, that is not a challenge I want to take. So, yeah. Let's see. I will drop out a trap there, see if there's anything around the corner. Wow, we are not doing well on the pathfinding. Although, it's experience. We do want more levels, because we're currently only level 49. Honestly, we need to be like at least in the 60s by the time we get into hell, if not the 70s. So these are minions, so that the boss mob will still be able to see us. There's our meditation, at least. He's hiding off in the corner. That's actually fine by me. Let's go ahead and take care of these guys. Hi. How you doing? And my shadow just completely got wasted. Let's go ahead and bloop. There you go. There's shadow. And I love that these guys are like super cold immune even in Nightmare. It makes so much sense because they are literally pure ice. They're one of the few like immunities that I 100% endorse being in the game. Most of them are just nonsense immunities. Oh, extra strong curse. That's not good. Especially considering your little friend's not blinded anymore. There you go. And I love that our mercenary is over in that corner because he stays alive now. Oh, Lord. That makes me happy. But yeah, we're going not completely solo self-found. It's account self-found. So life can be a little bit easier. I want you to come to me. Come on, come down here. Aha. You're not physical immune because this is Nightmare, you fool. I can beat you into a wall. There you go. There's... Oh, and we got our first full rejuve. Sweet. Nice. It's actually a nice thing. Starting to gather up the full rejuves. We're going to need those in hell difficulty if we stick with this. Now, with that guy dead, that means that his minions are going to be just like wanderers, which just makes them just like normal enemies with boosted stats and extra XP. Get you, back off, drop the shade. Throw some shade, that'll actually work. I do find it hilarious that you just don't even see a visual difference by casting Shroud of Darkness in tunnels. And I'm really surprised that we're blocking stuff. We have less than a 50% chance. Although we have been investing in dexterity the past several levels, so that does help a little bit. And yes, I know the kicking is irritating, but it is the fastest way to deal with these guys rather than charging up first. So I am going to do it. Honestly, if we were going for like optimal, like just strictly a kicker, you would have gone max Dragon Talon fairly early just to get as many kicks as possible, just to like nuke these guys a little bit easier. But since we were going for like the actual proper... Wow, why can I not target that guy? There you go. But since we were going for the actual proper just charge ups and stuff like that, the actual combo assassin, it's gonna be a little bit slower. There actually is a build around using Dragon Talon. Okay, so we're out of mercenary range. That means that he's probably going to, yeah, spawning on top of us relatively soon. So now we have to worry about him dying again. So we go to the right. We always, whenever you are going through this area, go for the edge of the map. Because the edge of the... Oh, that could be a skiller. But the edge of the map is where everything in this area can spawn. They can't spawn in the central areas. So you don't have to worry about it then. So pump it up. Okay, can I... Yeah, blindness on them isn't going to matter very much. Let's go ahead and get one charge, drop a meteor on them. Just because they clump up. So this should be the waypoint. Yes! Okay, so we have the waypoint. All we need now is Crystalline Passage, so we can rescue Mrs. Anya. Lasagna. Wow, and I just realized we've been going for 2 hours. This one's actually gone a little bit smoother than the Act 3 one. We only had like one... Well, Chaos Sanctuary is always going to be a bit of a pain. But we only had one like really rough spawn in Act 5 so far. So I'm slightly tempted to just continue until we hit a rough spot and then be like, that's enough for the night. And yeah, we're getting okay experience from this just because we are really underleveled. I'm actually not sure if we're going to be able to handle the Ancients like this. I may actually have to do some leveling up. Or jump into a Gasp Public game. Oh no. Let's go ahead and get a charge. That was the wrong charge. There's the right charge. Boop. Just boop everything on the snoot with a meteor. Yep, that's the strategy. That was our original strategy, at least. We've kind of just devolved into just kick as fast as you can. Let's go ahead and get now. That's a champion, so that means we're right next to Anya. Let's blind those guys, just so they can't find us as easily, so we can kill these off first. Or you guys can go after them, that's fine. And you need to die. Nice. So let's grab that. Super healing, full rejuve. Anything good in here? Not really. We might run into trouble down here. It depends on if we got gloams or not. That's actually not bad compared to what we're using. So we've got an 18% fire resist, a 22%, 27%. I think I'll sort through my charms after the stream and put that one in there somewhere, because I think we can actually get more fire resist from that than some of our small and whatchamacallit, than some of our small charms. Small and large, there we go. Vente, our Vente charms. Oh, and we have gloams. I see them down there. Well, there goes our... Yeah, there goes the neighborhood. Can you guys actually come down here instead of just standing out there in the open getting pelted, you dim bulbs? Apparently not. Okay, so we need to get you summoned so you can actually start smacking some of these. Hi, Gloam. Get some shade going in here. Well, at least they're actually fighting stuff in the hallway now. It's at least a plus. Because I don't really care about going that other direction. Hi, whoop. Ah. And yeah, we definitely need to keep up the shadow here. So I will be constantly pressing that right shoulder button just to cast up more shadows. Not shadows, more cloaks of shadow. Every time it gets close to running out. The only ones that should be able to see us are the boss mobs or any that they lure from further down. But yeah, gloams are one of the worst enemies in the game for me. There you go, mercenary. Let's go ahead and back off a little bit, see if we had some healing potions up here, because we burned through a lot there. It's going to be one of the more difficult sections because of that. Okay. Down portal there. Fade for us. Yeah, we burned through good number there. Okay. Let's drop one across there. Across there, please. Okay, so we don't have any enemies over there, so that sucks. Okay, so what we want to do is whoop. Well, not exactly what I was intending, but that's fine. Because the path that we're going to take is going to be down and to the right. These are not so bad. Can I? There we go. And yes, I am just going to continually be pressing that right shoulder button just to trigger Cloak of Shadows as often as possible. Okay, so we've got some down in here, and I need to redo them fairly soon. That's a Tankrids. Don't really care about that. Okay, just keep them blinded. That'll at least help out a little bit. You have enough mana to keep the shadows up. But yeah, Cloak of Shadows, super important for us to actually, you know, survive down here, because we've got one dangerous range, one semi-dangerous range, which is the Succubus. They're not exactly the most dangerous out here, but they are definitely not something you want to be taking lightly. So let's go ahead and blind them. And Dragonflight into them. And that one's just going to sit over there in the middle of nothing and be a pain in the butt for a few hours. Thank you. So let's see. Blind. Not that it was really needed on these. It does slow their roll a little bit. Because those other two just ran into a wall and were like, oh, where'd they go? They pulled a Skyrim guard. Okay, let's see. Fade again. Okay, so they're kind of trapped in there. Let's keep doing our lovelies here. Ouch, ouch, come on. Cast that out. Cast that. We got a little bit pickled there. There you go. Grab this. Sorry for concentrating a little bit. That's why I'm not commentating as much while I'm down here. Just because there are pains. Oh god, no, no. Come on, let me shadow again. There you go. Although I don't think that got yeah, that didn't get him. So we need to... Can I get another shadow? Can I get another shadow? There you go. And they're immune to lightning, so we can't really do too much to them whenever they are over the water there. That's the other... If they were on the ground, they'd be a little bit less frustrating. Like if they were forced to walk. But they can fly. They basically have the same rules as wraiths. Okay. So we've got that. We're hurting a little bit on potions. And I do use up for my healing usually because it's the closer one, so I'll go like that. Okay, so blind. We've got champion gloams, which is a pain in the ass. Let's go ahead and knock them down this way. Keep them blinded as much as possible over on the other side of the river. Okay, so mercenary, you handle that. Definitely not an easy encounter. Okay, so these are not getting blinded. Okay, so we've got mercenary. Heal, please. Thankfully, we didn't lose all of our dudes in that. That's actually... We burned through 4 healing potions, but... let's go get some more. It's just what it is. This is definitely a much tougher battle than I was originally anticipating. So, trade... Grab all of that nonsense. Do we need mana potions? Yeah, we need 1. And I'll grab a few more of these. Just to be on the safe side. Okay, so we're close to it. Why are they triggering on us so much further away than my traps are triggering on them? So, can I get the shade in there? Thank you. Legend Sword rare. That could actually be fairly decent for our Barbarian playthrough if we actually had good stats on it. Because that is an elite, it's a fairly fast one, and it could actually have decent stats on it. Because the enemies here are in their upper 50s, low 60s. So you might end up with some interesting stuff. But I actually do think that as far as this session goes, our end goal is going to be getting Anya. And then next time we'll go through and, yeah, that's not great. It's 10% enhanced damage. It's actually kind of butt. Okay. That said, it is worth money. So we'll deal with it. Okay, so you... Yeah, we've got Frozenstein up here. And he is always mana burn. I'm not concerned about that. So I want them to come up to this, and I want to actually have death sentries right there. Why are they not exploding the corpses? I don't know. I legitimately do not know. Thanks. Hey, mercenary, can you not be a dumbass, please, for just like 2 seconds? Okay, so Frozenstein will not get completely locked by us, but he gets locked enough that I don't have to worry about it. His little explosion isn't going to hurt because we are faded, so that worked out pretty good there. Healing potions, yes. And we're good. We've gotten rid of the biggest pain over here, I think. Unless there's another boss mob next to this that just happened to, like, incidentally spawn. Nothing too bad. We've got a couple mana burny boys. Get another shadow going in for the succubi. Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't exploding the succubi corpses there. Maybe it had already done it and I just didn't notice it. You're faded too. Congratulations. Hopefully in a good way. Let's go ahead and portal up. Because that's been slang for several things over the years, sadly. Okay, so we need to put that over there. We need to rescue Anya. We're going to sell this. We're also going to sell that wand. So I need to open this. Move that over. Yeah, we'll keep the rest of that stuff.
What do you need?
Trade repair. Sell you. Sell you. It gets us some money. Just a little bit. Enough to revive the mercenary a few more times. But we have rescued Anya, so that is actually a fair... Oh, we need to talk to Mala. That's how SMRT smart I am. But we've rescued Anya. We've gotten through one gloam-infested nightmare today. So that's actually a plus. That's one nice thing about the Cloak of Shadows. Definitely recommend picking it up for like any new player. Excuse me, any new player. It is a good thing. And she's very selfish in not letting us have her town portal. But yeah, let's grab you. So that's 10 more resist all for us. Let's go ahead and grab that. Da-da-da-da. We now have... Yeah, max fire and cold resist. Positive on everything at least. And we're going even more dex. We're currently at 110 base dexterity. That is ridiculous. We're only a 48% chance to block, but we have a 71% chance to hit with just a normal attack, which means that our charge-up skills are going to do fairly well, so that's a good thing. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call that a stream. I need to record the stuff for tomorrow. So if you guys enjoyed this, be sure to leave a like, give a subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. The bell does not do much. It'll just make it show up in your notifications. But if you want them notified, that's fine. And I will see you guys probably... We might actually stream before Saturday, but Saturday is our next scheduled stream. So keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzrath. Bye.